What's up, y'all? Now, from one thing that I've learned from using a few different 50 millimeters in my lifetime now is that not all 50s are created equal. Every 50 millimeter that I've used so far, whether that's a Sony cheap joint like the 50 mil f1.8, GH5 25 mil f1.7, Zeiss 55 f1.8, the Sigma 50 mil f1.4, and now two new kills in the block that I've been using. I want to kind of give you all my thoughts about, but mainly sticking to one lens in particular. And those two lenses are the 55 f1.8 and the 50 mil f0.95, and both of these lenses are by Brightstar. Brightstar did send me these lenses, but I don't have to say nothing positive about these lenses. Trust me, these lenses definitely have some flaws in them, but I kind of want to tell you why this 50 is probably my new favorite 50. Honestly, probably one of my most favorite 50 mils I've ever used. I know that's saying a lot, and it's a manual focus lens. Let's get into it. For those who are new here, welcome. I know we've been having a huge increase in subs as of late. So my name is Sean Brooks. I'm a DP based in Chicago, and I focus on corporate videography and documentary film work, and I also do narratives, short narratives on the side. So if any of that sound interesting in you, and you're trying to learn to be better at what you do, you're at the right place. Make sure you follow me everywhere. Brooksmedia with two S's. If you don't have the S, you ain't spelling it right. Let's just start off with the baby one here, just because I feel like this is going to be the quickest thing I have to say about this lens, which is it's a great product B-roll lens. I have a few upcoming videos, depending on when I drop this video, where I actually use this lens to shoot some of my product B-roll. I actually have no gripes about this lens. It's like, to me, it's a standard 55, nothing too special about it. I do like the fact that, unlike its bigger brother here, its aperture ring is quiet, it's smooth, it's pretty like well dampened. It's a little bit too tight for my liking, but overall it does what it needs to do, does a great job, and it has a better minimum focus to distance compared to this lens. I'm not somebody who's gonna be throwing up numbers, just take my word for it. That's it, right? That's it for the baby lens. It's a good product B-roll lens, good shallow depth of field, does what it needs to do. Now, let's get into this baby right here. I'm calling this the Zack Snyder budget lens. And what I mean by it is, y'all, anybody who watched Zack Snyder films know that he loves the 50 mil and he loves like those super crazy shallow depth of fields. And honestly, trying to use on a manual focus lens is like it's ridiculously hard, but it's fun. And I think that's why I'm in love with this lens. It makes filming fun again. So out the gate, let's get into some of my gripes with the lens. And let me tell you why, after all those gripes, I'm still picking this lens up, and I recommend this lens. And make sure you all stay tuned to the channel, because I'm actually giving this one away. So make sure you stay tuned to figure out how you gotta enter to win this. Now, the 50 mil f0.95 Brightstar. Man, this joint's so cold, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I just love the characteristics of this lens. And I think I love the characteristics so much because it's flawed. In comparison to other lenses, like, let's just say the Sigma 50 mil f1.4. Now, I will be doing a video review on that lens. It's not that I have an issue with that lens. It's just, it's not exciting. Like, and I really wanted that lens to like wow me, but it doesn't do that. And here we have a lens, and it's not even like a comparison video, right? But this lens is like, it's bad in so many areas, but I still have fun with it. Like, in every area that this lens is terrible, the Sigma is like king. You know what I mean? Like, it's just as good as the G Master, right? And I think that's just what makes me like, I'm okay. You know, like, I've seen you before. Like, it's nothing special about you, right? This here though. This here, number one, the chromatic aberration on this lens, especially at f0.95, horrendous. Like, oh my God, terrible. It gets very soft at f0.95. It has definitely some weight to it. It's kind of a, you definitely gonna feel the weight of this lens because it's all metal. The metal, the lens hood doesn't come off. It's completely metal, and it does that. So it has that little noise attached to it too. So the lens hood doesn't come off. It's not weather sealed. It's manual focus. The minimum focus and distance is atrocious. Like, it's awful. But I love this lens. I love this lens, and it's because of the character. Like, when I like look at images coming from this lens, like, I can see the imperfections in it, and I'm like, that's okay, because I want it there. Like, sometimes, like, shooting with lenses, like, like the same type of lens, you're kind of getting the same spherical look, right? And even with the bokeh in this lens, like, the bokeh is, it has character. And I think sometimes when we pick up lenses, we're going to have fun, especially trying to film a movie, and you're trying to give that movie more of a unique and different look than what you typically see with spherical lenses. I would honestly recommend this lens because, one, it's going to make it harder to pull focus. Yes, it's hard, right? But when you nail it, it's like worth it. Like, and I think that's the thing about this lens. When you nail the focus on it, it's like, ooh, And it's a native email to my camera, so like that's automatically a win right there in my book as well. It comes in a beautiful box, right, for 300. Let's see how much this lens is. I forgot. This lens is only going for $388, and then from what I'm looking at, they also have a 35mm f/0.95 as well. Man, listen. The f/0.95 definitely has its flaws, but I love just the way it makes my shots look. I've taken this lens with me to just a couple of family events. I shot some product B-roll with this stuff, and I just love everything about this lens. The shallow depth of field for me is like just kind of like the cherry on top, because there's not another lens out there, especially this autofocus, that's doing 0.95. I almost kind of feel like this is the only lens within this class that's doing something, especially at this price point. And also just to correct myself, there's another lens called Miki, whatever. They have an f/0.95, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about Brightstar. So no, I wouldn't use this lens on a professional job. Absolutely not, right? Because it's a professional job. But when I kind of just want to take a lens out for fun, I want to use manual focus, because even the manual focus on here is like really pretty. It's pretty good. Like, I like the throw distance of it. It's not too crazy. I do have an issue with the aperture ring not being clickless. You know what I'm saying? So especially for videographers, like that's a no-no for us. However, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the thing about this lens. It's like whatever it comes with, I'm not mad at it, because it just makes things so much fun, and the image that I get from it is always beautiful, man. So if you all are actually interested in checking out this lens after you've seen some of my B-roll, how I hype this up, and all that stuff, even with all its flaws, I can still recommend this lens over something else that, again, as another video, make sure you all sub to the channel to see what the lens I'm talking about that I'm not really like recommending like that. But I would actually recommend this lens if you're looking for a lens to have fun with. I'm also curious, what's your favorite focal length to shoot? Mine is actually 50. It's been changing to the 24mm f1.4, which we're currently shooting on now, but I am very curious, what's your favorite focal length to shoot on? Let me know down in the comments below. If you all are interested in picking up this lens, I'll make sure I link it down in the description below. Again, appreciate you, Brightstar, for sending this joint out. I've had such a ball with this lens. It's so fun to use. With all its imperfections, it's equal beauty to me. Like, its imperfections will make it just in a league of its own. Now, for those who decide to stay this long, got a treat for you, man. It's very easy to win this lens in a giveaway. Number one, unfortunately, just because how much it be costing to ship to other places, you got to be in the States to win this lens. I'm sorry, y'all. When my sub kind of higher, I know I got viewers in all different parts of the world, but you got to be in the States to get this one here. So to enter, all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram at Brookssmedia with 2 S's. Make sure you sub to the channel, comment, like the video, and just DM me in my inbox and let me know, like, hey, just say anything, whatever you want to say. It lets me know that you're following me, and I can put you in a raffle to win this lens here. So I make sure I type all this out in the description below to figure out how to win the giveaway. With that being said, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you all go out there and have fun. Stop trying to worry about gear so much, and sometimes pick up something that you probably wouldn't pick up just to see how it would take you out your element. I think that was the biggest thing for me. I had something to take me out of my element, and it made me have fun again, which I've been needing, right? Sometimes turning your passion to a profit can really hinder your creativity, and this lens just kind of helps spark some stuff for me. It's your boy Sean B, and I'm out, man. Deuces.